which is
Yeah, but if you're cruising at, you ever drive across country and you're flying down the interstate at 85 and you come into town, you got to slow it down to 55. You're still moving really fast, but dropping from 85 down to 55 almost feels like you're parked. That's what we're going through.
yeah, that's a really good analogy because that's certainly what it feels like.
Yeah, that's just not as fast as what it was, but it's still going pretty good.
Exactly right. Well, let's jump over to one of the other charts I wanted to show. By the way, Craig and I will have links to these down in the description if people want to check some of these out. Um, but I thought this one, Craig, was really interesting. This comes from Lance Lambert talking about the U.S. housing market, the buyer versus sellers. So this is a report specifically from Redfin. So take that with a grain of salt. I guess this is just some of their own internal data that they're putting out. But in June, there were 508,000 more home sellers than buyers. So let me expand the graph a little bit. We can kind of take a look at it here. So if we go take a look all the way back at June of 2013, there was about 2.4 million home buyers and sellers. Sellers are going to be your blue line, buyers will be your yellow or orange line. But we can see here how, for the most part, maybe with the exception of 2014 to 2015, um, really the buyer demand pretty much outpaced the sellers. At least that's the way I see it. And currently, you're sitting with a large deficit between buyers and sellers. So, in other words,